Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam persaudaraan, salam perjuangan, salam Malaysia baru. Salam Melaka berbau pintar hijau bersih. Saudari-saudari geli, wanakkam. Sepina kharan ma. Ni hau ma kaifa lukum mana berkhair. Maradan huaran inturan umandi charan tajahau. Ladies and gentlemen, today in this sharing section, I would like to share with you regarding how to make sure that in future we are going to be one of the it could be benchmark icon and people respect us, to make sure that we are going to be public figure, or we have the capacity or capability to influence people or else regarding how to contribute to the nation. First of all, I'd like to share with you the importance of knowledge. When you talk about knowledge, I'm pretty sure that all of you have your expertise, background, experience, or else certificate, for instance, qualification. It could be diploma, degree, master, or PhD. But somehow we have to always bear in mind that the importance of knowledge. When you are good in soft skills, it could be you have your own expertise. For instance, I'm talking about nowadays we are talking about all these technologies, right? 4.0 or 5Gs. It could be anything to do with animation, graphic, portal communication. It could be something to do with the skills, right? Sometimes, somehow, we are talking about those social science subject. For instance, it could be theoretical aspect, but we should always try our best to gain knowledge or learn something about could be skills based somehow uh, useful for our, it could be future. It could be any knowledge. It's not only regarding the lesson plans. I'm talking about subjects in campus. It's all about what's your expertise, what is your school of thought, your field. For instance, leaderships. You are good in leaderships or handling crisis management skills. You have that. You're good in that. How to handle crisis. How to overcome big issues, right? For instance, critical of it could be a pandemics, anything to do with that. It's more to as a CEO, top gun, head of the could be organization, state level, federal, could be government. So as a politician, as a lecturer, as a teachers, as a could be engineers, doctors. So how are you going to handle a crisis? For instance, you're facing a big chronic situation. That is more to the crisis management plan, and it could be anything to do with this knowledge regarding sports science. So how to make sure that our football team, could be a soccer team, hockey, badminton, anything to do with the sports, you are good in that field. You're going to be a coach, you see. uh, Somehow people will hire you, and then you will earn a good salary, and you will have that merit, you see. So it's all about your skills in sports. What else? Communication. It could be language, it could be subjects, it could be anything to do with you're good in teaching English, right? Could be any other languages, Mandarin, could be Germany, or else about any other language that, but most important is English somehow, because all the schools could be faculties, universities, all the studies could be references, everything written in English. So the importance of English is very important for any other field. Could be theoretical aspect and practical things to do, right? So what else? Other than that, we need a position, we need a what your post, what is your, if you want people to respect you, you should have your own positions, a post. Could be prime minister, could be chief minister, could be Top Gun, it could be anyone. Yeah. uh, Nowadays people respect those person, could be scholars, professors. Those people, they have their own position and also post, or they are someone in that industry, or else CEO. So if you don't have any, it could be title position, even though you're genius, you have a lot of critical idea. It could be you keep on thinking outside the box and you come up with your own analytical thinking, could be a critical thinking, but people will respect you because of position. This is true, this is very true. So you, if you want people to respect you, you should have position. And thirdly is about political power. Exactly, political power mean is not only in leaderships in the, it could be in a country, it could be a state level, federal, local government, but also in any organization. In organization, it could be department, it could be any could be uh, any company. There is a political agenda, right? So what I mean by political power is, Tun Mahathir, for instance, is Malaysian Prime Minister. It is the second time for him to react as a Prime Minister of Malaysia. So somehow he need a position to rule the country, or to make any decision. Could be he have his own what he call his own achievement, blueprint, target, or else leadership style. So he won't bother about people's, right? So he have his own principle. So he need a power to make a change. If you don't like him, or else you are not really appreciate or agree with his decision, but you don't have choice because he's the one Prime Minister of Malaysia. So to make a change or to lead the country, it could be to do whatever you want in life, you need a political power, right? Okay. And what about billionaire? So it could be entrepreneur, it could be someone businessman, millionaire, billionaire. So you should have that capabilities, or else to achieve to that level. For instance, businessman, it could be someone that millionaire or billionaire, right? Whatever it is. So you need money. And that's why with that money, somehow people say that cash is king. That is you know our previous prime minister's idea. Whatever it is, you need money to contribute to the nation, the people, layman, this and that. Yeah. So you should have your own expertise, expert in your field. For instance, don't ever learn or you pursue studies, you're focusing more to social science subjects, but please make sure that you can learn something extra. For instance, soft skills or technical skills. It could be, if you are medicine, you are doctors, so you should know something about graphic, something to do with this, could be anything to do with the other technical subjects, right? Could be if you are mass commerce, could be good in PR, this and that. So but somehow you should know something about legal things, right? If you're a lawyer, then you should learn something about mass communication, this and that. So that should be we supposed to learn various school of thought, or else could be technical subjects, right? So somehow the main important thing in our life is all about your confidence level to grab the opportunities, and make sure in future you should really groom yourself, and you should have your own capabilities, towering personalities, knowledge, title, position, political power. You should have money, right? And the last one is all about your expertise. Yeah. So people will respect you when you can contribute to their, it could be their needs, or else something to do to the scenario, it could be situation, how to contribute to the nations. right? Overcome issues, problems, this and that. So today's lesson is all about how to make sure in future we will have our own better life future, this and that. So with that, syukran dan terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.